struggling, and it breaks my heart to see you like this. I know you don't feel it right now, but I want you to remember that you are loved deeply and completely. You're not alone in this, not ever. I see everything you do, the kindness you give, the effort you put in, even when you feel like it's never enough. It's more than enough to me. You matter more than you realize. Please don't think for a second that you're a burden. I'm here, always, and I want to be with you through the hard moments too, not just the easy ones. I know that right now, it feels like the weight of everything is too much to bear, but you don't have to carry it alone. It's okay to feel like this sometimes, even though I know you hate it. You don't need to hide your feelings from me. I want to hear them. I want to be here for you, to lift you up, just like you've always done for me. You've never been a burden, and you never will be. I'll always be here to help you find your way back to yourself, to remind you of the strength I know you have inside. I see how hard you're trying, even when it feels like you're failing, but you're not. You're doing more than enough. You are doing everything you can, and that's something to be proud of. Don't let your mistakes define you. They don't take away from how amazing you are. You're precious to me, and that will never change. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be you, and you are more than enough. I know it feels like there's a storm inside you, like everything is out of control, and it's hard to breathe through the pressure. But I want you to know, this doesn't define you. This isn't who you are, no matter how loud the doubts may be. They're just passing thoughts. They're not the truth. And the truth is that you are stronger than you realize. I see it in everything you do, in how you care for others, in how deeply you love. Even when you're struggling, you still give so much of yourself. It's okay to feel like this sometimes. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you any less worthy of love, of happiness. You don't have to be perfect, because perfection is just an illusion anyway. You are exactly who you need to be, flaws and all. And those flaws don't take away from your beauty. They add to it. They make you human. They make you real. Please don't be so hard on yourself. I wish you could see what I see. I wish you could feel what I feel when I look at you. There's a depth to your heart, a kindness that radiates from you, even when you're not sure of yourself. You may not feel it right now, but I promise you, it's there. You're not a burden to me. You never will be. You're my world, and I'll always be here, even when things feel impossible. You don't have to hide your pain from me. I want to carry some of that weight for you. You don't have to do this alone. Let me be the one who helps you through this. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to try so hard to hide the way you're feeling. I can see it. I can feel it. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling weak, with feeling vulnerable. In fact, that's what makes you so incredibly strong. The courage to show your true self, even when it's hard. I love you for that. I love you for your honesty, even when it feels impossible to open up. Sometimes, it's hard to see the beauty in yourself when the world feels heavy. But I see you, and I see the beauty that's inside of you. I see the kindness, the love you have to give, the strength you don't always recognize in yourself. Your worth is not defined by your doubts, your struggles, or the days when you don't feel like you're enough. I promise you, you are more than enough. You always have been. You are allowed to take a break from carrying everything. You don't have to keep going at this pace, always trying to push through. It's okay to rest. It's okay to lean on someone. Let me carry some of the weight for you, if only for a little while. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're allowed to be human. And in my eyes, that's more than enough. So let go. Let go of the fear that you're too much, that your emotions are too heavy. is unconditional. It's not about what you can give me or what you can do. It's about who you are. And I wouldn't change a single thing about you. You're perfect, exactly as you are. I know you're going through something right now, and I want you to understand that it's okay. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to always have everything together. There's no shame in feeling like this. No shame in not being okay. We all have moments when we fall, when we struggle with ourselves. But I need you to know that this doesn't define you. It's just a part of the process, a small piece in the grand picture of who you are. I wish I could take all your pain away. I wish I could pull it out and make you feel light again, like everything is going to be okay. But I know that's not how things work. All I can do is remind you, over and over again, that you are so much stronger than you realize. You've gotten through everything that's been thrown your way so far, and I know you'll keep going. You don't need to keep carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Let me carry some of it for you. I want to be the one who holds you, who helps you rest, and who reminds you that you're worthy of kindness, of care, and of all the love you give to the people around you. You are not a burden. You are the most precious thing to me, and I'll always be here to remind you of that when you forget. It's okay to take a break, to let go of the harsh words you say to yourself, and just rest in the knowledge that you are loved. That's all you need to know right now. Just that. You are loved, and you will never be alone in this. I want you to take a deep breath and just focus on this moment. Right now, nothing else matters except that you're here, and I'm here, and we're together in this space. You don't have to carry all of that weight on your shoulders. You don't have to fix everything all at once. It's okay to take a step back, to rest, and to allow yourself the grace you give to others. You deserve that kindness too. When things feel overwhelming, remember that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. I know it's hard, but it's true. You are so much more than any mistake or moment of doubt. You have so much to offer, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You're not defined by your struggles or your fears. You're defined by your heart, by your ability to love and care so deeply, and by the strength that you don't even realize you have. I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I'm here, always, and I'll never leave. No matter how dark things may seem, you don't have to face it by yourself. I see the real you, the beautiful, kind, wonderful person who deserves all the happiness in the world, and I'll remind you of that every time you forget. So when you feel overwhelmed, when it feels like you're not enough, just remember that you are, and always will be, more than enough for me. And that's all that matters. You are so loved. I know you might not feel it right now, but you are worthy of all the love and happiness in this world. You've spent so much time giving to others, being there for them when they needed you, and now it's my turn to remind you how amazing you are. You are so deserving of kindness, of peace, and of rest. It's okay to take that time for yourself. It's okay to let go of all the pressure you're putting on yourself. You've already given so much, and now it's time for you to receive. I want you to know that there is nothing wrong with you. You don't have to fix yourself or change in any way. You're already perfect, just as you are. It's so easy to get caught up in the idea that we have to be something we're not, that we have to be perfect. But that's not true. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. You don't have to be perfect to be valued. You are valuable exactly as you are. Sometimes we get lost in the noise of the world, and it's hard to hear the truth. But let me be the one to tell you, there is nothing wrong with you. You are everything I could ever ask for, and I would never want you to be anything else. safe and loved. Let yourself rest. Let yourself heal. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. I'm here to hold you through all of it. You are more than enough, always. I'll be here, right by your side, until you feel whole again.